Let us continue our journey along the path of western hyperbole. As we entered the Capena gate, in front of us stretched the ancient Murcia valley, where the Circus Maximus was built. The Circus Maximus, located in the valley between the Palatine and the Aventine hills, is remembered as a venue for games dating back to the early history of the city. The valley is associated with the legendary episode of the rape of the Sabine woman, which supposedly occurred during games organized by Romulus in honor of god Consus. The flat and expansive area, coupled with its proximity to the Tiber, landing where trade had taken place since ancient times, made it an ideal space for market activities and exchanges with other peoples from the city's foundation. Consequently, it also served as a hub for related rituals. Consider the Ara Maxima of Hercules, just near the circus, and social events such as games and competitions. The construction of the first permanent structures is believed to date back to 329 BC, with Gaius Julius Caesar, adding the first stone seating and finalizing the building's design starting in 46 BC. The monument was likely completed by Augustus, who adorned the central spine with an obelisk from the time of Ramses II, brought from Egypt. This obelisk, known as the Obeliscus Flaminius, was relocated to the Piazza del Popolo in the 16th century by Pope Sixtus V, who also repurposed the marbles from the Settizonio mentioned earlier for its base. In 357 AD, another obelisk was brought to Rome by Emperor Constantinus II and placed in the central spine. It too was found under debris, transported and erected in its current location next to the Basilica of San Giovanni Laterano by the architect Domenico Fontana on the orders of the Pope Sixtus V. It is today the biggest obelisk present in Rome. An arch was erected by Titus, the emperor who completed the construction of the Colosseum, in 81 AD. At the center of the curved short side, it was a monumental passage integrated into the circus structures with three arches. The remains of this arch were later discovered during recent excavations and placed back in the original position where they are now visible. The circus remained in use until the last games organized by the Gothic king Totila in 549 AD. The dimensions of the circus were exceptional. It was 600 meters long and 140 meters wide, 1.968 for 459 feet. Its external facade featured three levels, with the lower one twice the height consisting of arches. The seating area was supported by masonry structures, which housed passages, staircases to reach different sections of the seats, internal services areas, and shops open to the outside. The remains of these structures are still visible today in the curved part towards Porta Capena. The arena could accommodate between 260,000 and 300,000 spectators, making it the largest entertainment building of all time. In the arena, chariot race took place with 12 quadrighe, 4 horses chariots, completing 7 laps around the central spine between the two goals. The spine was richly decorated with statues, shrines, small temples, and fountains. Currently, on the south side, there is a medieval tower called della Moletta. It was a mill powered by the flow of the stream that ran through the center. For many centuries, the circus was abandoned and reduced to a quarry for building materials. The valley was used for agricultural gardens, with a central stream flowing to it, as seen in the 16th century drawing by Duperac, and in the Nolli map of 18th century. In 1645, the Jewish cemetery was established there, where now is the municipal rose garden, whose avenues draw the shape of the seven armed candelabra. Between the 19th and 20th centuries, the area was occupied by the industrial facilities and various constructions. In 1852, the first gasometer was installed, later moved to Via Appia, along with the city's first power plant. Roman circuses have all faced a similar fate. They were erased in centuries following the fall of the empire and used as quarries for building materials. This was because they were too large to be repurposed for other uses. Sometimes only an empty urban space remains, as in Rome and Constantinople, Istanbul. The last Roman circus to remain intact and in use was the one in the new capital of the empire, Constantinople, at least until 1204, the year of the disastrous sack by the Venetians and Franks during the Fourth Crusade. On that occasion, the bronze horses that adorned the circus were taken and placed by the Venetians on the facade of their basilica of San Marco. In Constantinople, the two obelisks and the bronze twisted column, originally a sacred totem from the sanctuary of Delphi, which adorned the spine of the circus, remained in their place in the large paved space of the Hippodrome Square, Sultan Ahmed Square. In Rome, there were three other great circuses: the Flaminius Circus, of Republican period near the Tiber bend in Campo Marzio, the circus built by Emperor Maxentius in 311 AD along the Via Appia Antica outside the walls, of which remnants are still visible, the Circus Varianus along the Via Casilina, built by Emperors Caracalla and Heliogabalus, second in size only to the Circus Maximus, of which almost nothing remains. An obelisk found in 16th century that adorned the circus spine was placed on the Pincian Hill. Circus Maximus' current area is raised about 10 meters above the level of the Roman track. Today, only remnants of the curved part mentioned earlier and some still used rooms at the end of the Via dei Cerchi under the Palatine Hill are visible. Today, Circus Maximus is increasingly chosen as the venue for large mass events, including concerts, shows, and exhibitions. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future uploads. This video is the fourth part of the walking tour along the Via Appia and Via Latina until Foro Boario and the Tiber River. To retrace the tour, you can open on your app or download the GPX file, clicking the link below this video in the text description. In this video, we evoked the memory of the largest entertainment building of all time, the Circus Maximus. Stay tuned for the next video to uncover the mystery of the cave of Romulus and Remus, discovered 16 years ago and then forgotten again.